Okay, let's give you guys some help on your homework. So you're asked to find what goes in the question mark here. So when you see something like this, your 3 to the power what gives you 1 over 81. So your job is to guess what goes into this box here. So have a guess. Let's put 5 into here. So when you see this, it would be 3 to the power 5. 3 to the power 5 means 3 times 3 times 3, 5 times. 5 times. Now, does this equal this? Well, the answer is no, because this thing here is going to be a big number, and this thing here is going to be a small number, because you've got 1 over 81. So to the power of 5 is no good. Let's try something else. Let's try 3 to the power of, let's say, negative 2. So when you have 3 to the power of negative 2, you don't understand what it means to have a power of a negative number. So you immediately jump to 1 over 3 to the power of 2. So now this thing here will be 1 over 9. This thing here will be 9. But you can see that this thing is not the same as 81. So your job is to guess something that will give you, well, try guessing. If you can't think, just try guessing. Put something in here and try and somehow get to 1 over 81. Now if you look at this, so hang on. So now let's look at this one here. If I were to give you, let's say, well, if you have x to the power of a to the power of b, this equals x to the power of a b. You would get this times this. If I were to give you, let's say, x to the power of, let's say, 7 over 3, well, this is a complicated fraction. So there are two ways of breaking this up. One is x to the power of a third, and then to the power of 7, because look, this times this, which is the same as this times this. Well, this times this would then give you 7 over 3. Or you can break it up as x to the power of 7, and then to the power of a third. So when you get given this, there are two ways of breaking up. You can break it up as this, or you can break it up as this. So now this thing means it's a cube root. It's a cube root. It's a cube root. So if you look at this, this is like something to the power of, well, this is to the power of 2. This is to the power of 7, and then this is the fifth root. Well, this is a cube root. Well, if you get given this, then you can work backwards to get back to here. So if someone gives you this, if someone gives you x to the power of 7, which is this thing here, and then cube root, you can actually jump back to this thing here, x to the power of 7 over 3. So, well, you got to try and figure this out for yourself. Somehow jump from here to here. Okay. So let's have a look at another one. So let's have a look at this one here. So hang on. So for this one here, your job is to guess 2 to the power of what gives me 1 over 2. Well, let's try and put 3 in here. Let's guess. Let's guess 2 to the power of 3. Well, 2 to the power of 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. This is going to be 8. This is going to be 8. It's not going to be this. So don't put 3 in here. Let's try 2 to the power of negative 2. Well, if you get given 2 to the power of negative 2, you don't understand what it means to have a power of a negative. So you immediately jump to 1 over 2 to the power of 2, which is 1 over 4. Is this the same as this? So again, have a guess. 2 to the power of what? 2 to the power of what will give you a half? And let me think. Hopefully you can do this one. Oh, this one here. All right, your job is to guess 36 to the power of what equals 1 over 6. If you try putting, if you put a positive number into here, let's say 2, then it would mean 36 times 36, which is miles bigger than this thing here. So don't put a positive number in here. Let's try a fraction. Hang on. Let's try a fraction. 36 to the power of a half. Well, we don't understand what it means to have a power of a half. So we jump to, well, to the power of a half means square root. So square root of 36. Square root of 36 would be 6. Well, that's no good. Let's try. While looking at this, let's put a negative number in there, because if we put a negative number in there, it will give us 1 over something. For example, let's put, hang on, let me clear this, 36 to the power of negative 2. So to the power of negative 2 would be 1 over 36 squared. Now we're getting close because we've got 1 over something, but then this number is too big. So putting a negative number in there is quite good, because if you put a negative number in there, you're going to get 1 over something. So hang on, let's make the adjustment. 36 to the power of, let's say, negative a third. So now if you make this to be your guess, we don't understand what it means to have a power of a negative, so we immediately jump to 1 over 36 to the power of a third. So basically we got rid of the negative. We got rid of the negative. So what does this mean? This means a cube root. You see, this is quite good because you've got 1 over something that's going to get smaller. So we are getting close to this, because this one here matches up with this, and this power of a third means this 36 is going to get smaller and smaller. We are very, very close here. So think about it. Somehow, well, try and play around with it. Try 36 to the power of negative, a fraction of some sort. Because if you have a negative, you can jump to 1 over something. Well, have a think, okay? I will continue in the next video, okay?